Okay, and the solution to that transmission problem resides right in this thing here in all of its glory. What you're looking at is an actual 1969 GTO. It is a 242 VIN, surprisingly, but obviously lots of rust issues. I don't have much left of the front sheet metal. The fenders were basically just crumbling away to nothingness, but it does have a turbo 400 transmission, which was original to this car. It is a Pontiac engine, but it's a 1970 350. And the really cool part is my life's going to be real easy. Engine mount here, engine mount there, not even close. It's just kind of laying in here. So I'm going to be able to rip that transmission engine out of assembly real quick and get that transmission off the back. That's one of the reasons I bought this car. And a couple other small parts. I need the glass out of it. A few other things inside the car that were still salvageable. It does have a disc brake setup, power disc brake, so I'll be probably pilfering those parts. But as for the rest of the car, I have a title. I will be selling it, but there's not much left to lay it all out there and be honest with you. And of course, this was a vinyl top car. The chrome trim is actually in decent shape, so I'll definitely happily sell it to somebody if somebody's interested in it. These corner pieces are a little spotted, but I think they would polish up and look okay. But the rest of the stainless looks really nice. But as you can tell, advanced rust on this thing. It's just probably not worth saving for me, but someone else might actually want to try to save it. But it's kind of beyond something that I want to get into. Like I said, I bought it for parts. I bought it for the transmission, bought it for glass, and a couple other pieces. And inside the trunk here, I did have hideaway headlights. Most of those components are still here. Even the switch and the dash is here. So I'll be keeping that for my collection. But check out the trunk for it, or lack thereof. But even the trunk jam, she's just rusted. It's just, unfortunately, kind of a dead car. But I do have a title for it. I will be offloading it once I finish stripping the parts out. So basically, you'll be buying a 1969 GTO body shell. Won't be much left in it by the time I'm done. And there isn't much left of it anyway. Let's check out the floor pans. Nothing. She's just tired. I'll probably be keeping the dash of it because I don't have a cluster for my car. So I'll be keeping those items. And I'm hoping this headlight switch is working with the vacuum switch on the back side. But we'll find out as I tear into it. But right now, we're going to find the easy way to get that thing ripped out of here. And of course, how I plan on making this happen, I'm going to use the tools at hand to make my life real easy to get this out of there. I guess we call this junkyard style, right? There you have it. Engine transmission out the easy way. The use of a little telehandler there. Those makes your life a whole lot easier. Looking at here, the frame doesn't look too bad on this car, surprisingly. This thing, the car itself is severely rusted, but I think the frame might be salvageable, but I might keep a hold of that. Unfortunately, the previous owner, I didn't butcher that. That was already busted up, so unfortunately, that got destroyed, but I think my shift linkage is still intact and usable, so I'll be taking that out and probably salvaging on that and using it again. Harness, I don't really feel that it's probably worth holding on to, but I might keep it for clips. Hey, check this out. Here's the vacuum lines for the hideaway headlights. So that's still mostly intact. So that might be worth holding on to. I need the wiper motor for my toy. I'll keep that voltage regular because look, it says Delco Remy. You clean that up, looks kind of cool. So but you see now, engine is out. I'm going to pull this transmission off here. Make sure it's a good rebuildable core, and we'll have a nice transmission for Project Mockingbird.